Hi guys, Riaz here from Blades and Triggers and welcome back. So we haven't had a look at any pneumatic or multi-pump rifles before on the channel, and I thought nothing better than one of the new rifles from Umarex, and it's part of their Ruger range, which we're going to be taking a look at over the next 1 or 2 videos. And today I've got the Ruger NXG 177 multipump rifle. It's a combo kit that comes with a scope and the rifle itself, and believe it or not, can shoot up to 800 foot per second. So stay tuned, let's unbox and take a look and see what it can do. All right, before we get into it, I think more importantly, let's take a look at the box for starters. And you got an image of the rifle on the front page or on the front of the box itself, and nicely featured with the scope. More importantly, they've got the velocity on the rifle itself, and we're going to check how many pumps it actually takes to get to that velocity. I see they actually do mention that it's with alloy pellets, so I don't think I've got those alloy pellets with me today, but yeah, let's take a look at it nonetheless. Couple of features or a couple of things that comes with the box, and they actually highlight over here. Easy load pellet ramp, so we're going to take a look at that. Your scope mountings that fit on the top, and 4x15 scope that comes with that you get in the box. And then last but not least, that they actually boast auto safety system, which they actually highlight over there. So yeah, we'll take a look at what that's all about. So let's get into unboxing and seeing what the gun is all about. All right, so here we have it, the Ruger NGX unpacked, and just taking a look at what you get in the box for starters. You basically get your standard product manual with a couple of do's and don'ts, a recommendation to actually read that, and then you get your 4x15 scope, a nice and small compact scope which actually fits onto the top end of the rifle, and that clamps on with a standard dovetail rail. I suppose if you really need to, upgrading that won't be a bit of an issue, or won't be an issue, but I suppose the main aim of the rifle is to keep it small, compact, and purpose driven for basic kiddies or entry-level shooters to get into the game. Looking at the rifle itself, it has a bit of a overall plastic feel, synthetic right through. Your pump action at the bottom, and yeah, looking at that trigger safety that you actually see over at the bottom, the automatic trigger, pushing that in and out would get you shooting. So this specific unit would shoot pellets as well as 4.5 steel BBs that would load on the top over here. It has a bit of a magnetic catch, so for your steel BBs, that would actually fall through there. On the reverse side, you've got your BB magazine, if you can call it that. So what you can do is you chuck a whole lot of BBs down the side, and instead of carrying a lot of pellets around you, you can always just load the BB through the magazine, and off you go. So what we're going to do is we're going to be loading this up with some BBs and having a look at how many pumps you actually need to take to get to that 800 foot per second, or if you can actually get there. So let's take a look. We've got the chronograph here today, and give it a couple of shots. Okay, so we went ahead and loaded some BBs in the rifle itself. The chamber on the left hand side of the rifle is actually where you hold your BBs. That takes around about 75 BBs in this whole chamber, and quite nice in terms of not having to carry a lot of extra pellets around or having to put one in at a time. So magazine driven, if you can call it that, yes, the rifle has it. So getting the gun sorted out, or getting the gun started, you actually need to cock it for the first time, and you will see one BB actually loading into the tray. There's a magnet that keeps the BB in place, and all that I have to do is start pumping. As soon as I start pumping, the safety would engage, the automatic safety. So the rifle wouldn't go off or wouldn't get shot accidentally. So we're going to start off by giving it 4 pumps and seeing what velocity I get out of the rifle. Once I've pumped the gun, engage the pellet or load the pellet itself, push it out of safety, and yeah, give it a shot.
500.
So quite impressive. 4 pumps gives you around about 500 foot per second. Bear in mind I'm shooting 4.5 steel BBs, so yes, there is a little bit of a weight difference compared to that to the normal pellets. Let's go for the second shot. So that was 6 pumps. Wow,
22.
a definite improvement of power. 622 foot per second in terms of velocity. Let's go all out. 10 shots, 10 pumps. It sounds like a major difference. It actually didn't read on my chrono, so let's give it another go. So hopefully get a reading this time. Okay, I think that is 10. Wow, again, no reading, but definitely a difference in the sound signature of the rifle. Let's give it a couple of, I'm going to give it another shot and then see if it will go. I'm sorry, this is obviously taking a little bit more time, but just for the video's sake, I'm going to go for it. Let's hopefully get a reading this time around. No, once again, no reading, unfortunately, on that one. But yes, a little bit of an arm workout. Pretty decent rifle for beginners to get going, and yeah, it will definitely give you that power that you need for alternatively no blinking or some ratting as well. You can get the NGX Umarex or the new Umarex rifles, the Ruger range, the NGX Ruger, from any BNT store nationwide. Alternatively, shop online at bntonline.co.za to get your hands on one of these bad boys that will give you quite a bit of fun. See you on the next one.